Good morning. Good morning on this July 9th. Rainy, overcast morning. The vandals, critters have been back. They're digging up my garden again. This is like the fourth time I've had to set this back where I want it. Look how they've dug this up. See how they are? And removing that straw like that, that's letting my moisture escape. So I've been putting it back. I come out here again and it's like this. I don't know if somebody's letting their dog out or dogs, because it seems like it's way too much for just one dog or one animal. Because see the holes they're digging. I think what they're getting out of here right now is snakes and maybe moles. I don't know. That I haven't seen a mole. They'll come around, those foxes will come around and they'll dig those moles right up for you. You know, but I don't like them digging my plants up, because they have dug up a couple plants, and like I say, they're messing with my moisture meter. I don't know what you want to call it. Regulator, I guess. Really getting some blooms here. These leaves are kind of curled. Now these are a purple, Cherokee purple, and these, I bought these, they wasn't even 6 inches tall. This is, I bought 2 tomatoes that's in this garden. I bought 2 plants, the two Cherokee purples, and the leaves have been rolled like that on every one of them. Or not every, just all, both of them, excuse me. Had somebody going by waving their eyes. Now there's one here, it's just set on that Cherokee purple, and see how its leaves are, and they've been that way ever since they was less than 6 inches tall. And this is doing it somewhat, but not near like the others. But yeah, I really got this dug up on me here. This is not good. This is not good. But I'm just not getting any size out of my pepper plants as far as height this year. Again, I don't know why. I got some lettuce here. I'm kind of going to let that really sit there and let it bolt and go to seed like that there is. And I'll plant some more come fall. And I didn't think I had any. I'm really excited about this because I like the long eggplant, and I thought all of them had died and all I had was the regular round eggplant. But I got to looking, anyhow, on this one here, this is the long eggplant, so that's just what me wanted. So let's hope it makes it. And some of these are pretty early. They're probably, you know, like that, and there's ripe. It's not got any size to it, but it come on pretty, the plant wasn't very big. Still not real tall. Here's some of the mums or marigolds, whichever you prefer to call them. And this right here is a teddy bear sunflower. I've never grown them before, and that's the only one I had live out of the packet. That there, I think, is some beef steak, and looks like something's been eating on that one. Let's try to get through this. See, I've exposed my cardboard. But I hope this is not bloom rot. But it looks more like something. Yeah, I'd say something has been eating on that. That's not bloom rot. Good. Bloom rot and leaf rust has really plagued me the last 2 years bad on tomatoes, and I did have some bloom rot on my peppers a couple years ago. But I've got to do something about this getting dug up like this. This is not helping keep the moisture in at all. I come along and straighten it out and kind of make it a little better, and then they just, whatever it is, comes back and does it again. Need to harvest some of this kale. Right here is growing really nice. Growing really nice. I don't know what happened to this bean plant. I think that's one of the Cherokee yellow wax. And this here is a green tender, they call it. It's got a little bit of something going on here. I have to get my snippers out. It's overcast. It's really a good day to be working in the garden here. I've just kind of, and this plant here has just gone crazy. It's if you stood it up, I know it'd have to be 10 foot tall. And it's little cherry tomatoes. Matter of fact, you can see a few of them right through there, a little cluster I'm having. But see, I'm getting this right here. I don't like that. And see, I'm getting some there. I'm gonna have to cut this back, some of that off. I think a lot of that's just due to air circulation and dampness. But this is just crazy how this has grown. And this is another cherry tomato. I didn't buy it. A friend didn't have room for it in his garden. It's a cherry 100. And this is a cherry super sweet. I think it's like super day sweet or something. It's supposed to be double sweet or something. But anyhow, this thing just, you know, cherry tomatoes, they just take off. And this is I don't know what this is. I think that's a Roma that I had left over that I just didn't really have any place to put it. And this is this pepper plant and the beans just seem to really be growing together good here in harmony. I don't know. I may do that again next year. But these peppers here are starting to take off finally. I just have not had a good pepper plant in some time, and I've just done everything I can to try to get these peppers, and they're just, this right here looks like it might be just a little hot. And it may be. I mean, I poured it on them. I poured all the organic stuff on there I could. And I do use some that Miracle Grow. I use some of the organic Miracle Grow, and I use some of the whatever turns blue to get them started. And during a transplant, that just seems to work so good for me. Well, I'm going to put a bounty out on this little critter. Look how he's got that, all them holes. These are all holes dug right here. But I'll tell you what, you just got to find what works in your garden and what doesn't. And you have to rotate. It's always nice to draw up a chart and have down what planted where. And so next year you can plant something of a whole different type. See, here's some of these round eggplants. This is really coming on this year. Last year I just didn't have enough any eggplants hardly to speak of. This here, I hope this here isn't rotting away and dying on me here. I hope that I'll pull some of this away a little bit and let it breathe. And I need to trim. I broke some of these off here earlier, and I still get some circulation and let it breathe a little bit. Well, thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed this garden tour. Well, look at all the pumpkin blooms. Really, I should be pulling some of those off and frying them. Put them in a salad or something. They're good that way. Found this at all interesting or informative, entertaining? Hit the like button. Think about subscribing. That way you can keep up with what's going on. You can keep up with the Swiss char. Thank you very much. Do something I'd do. Just don't get caught. Have a kind word to say to everybody you meet today.